Why Shishkin after Cheltenham?
Well, yeah, immediately the next day he was actually perfectly all right. Then he was lame for a couple of days, then he was sound. And we weren't quite sure where he was, but I've got to say, initially we put it down to the ground, but I think in our heart of hearts we knew that despite it was atrocious ground and it's bound to get wet with 22 millimetres of rain on it, that wasn't the whole thing. There was something else that was bugging us really, and we have, to say the least, dug and dug and dug until we could come up with something. It wasn't, there was nothing obvious. He was intermittently lame on different legs, which seemed rather strange. And we did recently do a bone scan on his whole body. And that will normally show you a hot spot that'll tell you where the lameness is. Now on this, 4 different hot spots came up, virtually in completely different places. High, low, all 4 legs, all over the place. And he has what you'd have to call a pretty rare bone condition. It is affecting him. The reason you're getting these hot spots is because in these areas he is laying down new bone. Now, why on earth he should suddenly do this all of a sudden on the day of the champion chase, goodness only knows. Well, that's the first day it ever affected him. He'd never taken a lame step the whole way through. His preparation had been great. The ground we knew was a concern, but that's got nothing to do with it. But it is a very strange problem. It is a rare one. I'm only I could show you the vet's report, but I don't think anybody, bar a vet, would understand one word of it, because it's a rare condition, but it's something that's very mendable. He's going to do a month's box rest, he's going to do a month's walking, and then he will turn him out in the field. There is absolutely no reason why he won't be ready for the beginning of next season for straight away. It should all be, once the bone has absolutely stopped this sort of development in these 4 identifiable areas, then that'll be the end of it. He's on no medication, really. He's on some aspirin. But just got to let it settle down. But I say it's a condition that it has got a name, but that I can't pronounce. But that's, in simple terms, that is where we are. So he's here at the moment. He's on box rest for now, and he will be back for next season. So sadly, all it means really is he's going to miss the celebration chase at Sandown, which is where I'd hoped he would be able to go. I'm never going to go to Aintree. Sandown was the obvious place, which is a pity. He won't be able to run there. But as long as he's all right for next season, that's all that matters.